Hello, I am Jessel Sico and we are the Group 3. Our report is all about bar graph. So now let me go ahead and discuss to you the learning objectives. At the end of this video, we should be able to identify the definition of bar graph, discuss its brief history, identify its purpose and importance, know the steps in making bar graph, and lastly, solving problems in creating the bar graph.
Hi, my name is Honey Grace Chibakulao and I'm going to define what is bar graph. So what is bar graph? A bar chart or bar graph is a chart or graph that uses rectangular bars with lengths and heights proportional to the values they represent to convey categorical data. So the bars can be plotted either horizontally or vertically. The vertical bar chart can sometimes be called column chart. So let's go to the history of the bar graph.
Hi, I'm John Sivseno and today I will report about the history of bar graph. For such a simple and universally popular diagram, the bar chart did not develop organically over time, with many mysterious sources, but was conceived by a single man named William Playfair in 1781. William Playfair, the Scottish engineer, political economist, and scoundrel, was inspired by Joseph Priestley's creation of the timeline chart in 1765 as a way of visualizing and comparing information. William Playfair have invented the bar chart and the exports and imports of Scotland. James R. Vinegar and Dorothy L. Robin explained, this bar chart was the first quantitative graphical form that did not locate data either in space, as had coordinates and tables, or time, as had Priestley's timelines. It contributes a pure solution to the problem of discrete quantitative. That's all, thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Boot. I am here to tackle about the purpose and importance of bar graph. The purpose and importance of a bar graph are used to compare things between different groups or to track changes over time. Basically, bar graph is to convey relational information quickly as the bar display the quantity for a particular category. Bar graphs are extremely effective visual to use in presentation and reports. They are popular because they allow readers to recognize patterns or trends far more easily than looking at the table of numerical data.
Hi, my name is Laika Thuris and Siniza. We people are aware that we are in the midst of the pandemic, and right now, all of us are adapting to the new technology in which we noticed a lot of changes. And like making a graph before, we only used papers and pens, but today we have seen a lot of applications, a lot of websites that we can use to make a graph. And right now, I'm gonna share with you, of course, I'm gonna share with you how does it works in the new technology. So I'm gonna share it with you the step-by-step process in making a graph. I have collected a data about the number of populations here in Cabancalan, Mandaue City, and this will serve as a sample data that we're going to use to make a graph. So let's get started to the first step. First step, go to your Microsoft Word, click Insert, and find the chart icon. And once you already found the chart icon, you can see so many choices. And it's all up to you what you're making. It's all up to you what you want to choose. And right now I'm going to choose the column that will serve as the bar graph. And once you click your chosen graph, you will see this one. So after choosing you have to decide a title for your graph. So we have here a number of population in Barangay Cabancalan. So next, label the horizontal axis and write the years. Year 2000, year 2010, year 2015, and year 2020. And next, let's label the vertical axis and let's decide for the scale. So we should always consider the least and greatest number shown on the graph. So in the sample data that we have, we can conclude that the number of populations in Cabancalan, Mandaue City was increased by the year 2020. So by the help of the bar graph, by the help of the graphs, the questions, the problems that we might want to ask or we want to ask was answered. So that's all of my part. Let's proceed to the next one.
Good day everyone, I am Christian Yabaran and I'm going to give an example and solution by using a bar graph. So for example, a survey of students' favorite after-school activities was conducted at school. The table I'm going to show to you is the results of this survey. So this is the sample bar graph. The number of students represented as the x-axis, while the students' favorite after-school activities represents the y-axis. So 45 students play sports, 53 students talk on phone, 99 students visit with their friends, 44 students earn money, 66 students chat online, 22 students attend school clubs, and 37 students watch TV. Now that we have identified the parts of a bar graph, we can answer some questions about the graph and the sample problem. Question number 1. What is the title of this bar graph? The title of this bar graph is Students' Favorite After-School Activities. Question number 2. What is the range of values on the horizontal scale? The range of values in the horizontal scale or in the x-axis is 0 to 100 since the number of students given are 100. Question number 3. How many categories in the graph? There are 7 categories in the graph and these are play sports, talk on phone, visit with their friends, earn money, chat online, school clubs, and watch TV. And for the question number 4, which after-school activity do students like most? The after-school activity that students like the most is the visit with their friends, since it has the highest number of students participating in the following activity. And for the last question, question number 5, which after-school activity do students like least? The after-school activity that students like the least is the attending of school clubs, since it has the least number of students participating in the following activity.
Hey, my name is Maria Angelica Cugal and let's have another example. In order for the business owner to analyze the sales, gross margin, and net profit for the 3 executive years that the business is operating, we are going to use a bar graph. It is important that we organize our data in a table first. So, in the first row, we indicate the years. And the next rows are the sales, gross margin, and net profit. Now that we have all the data needed, we are going to graph it. And now that we have our graph, a business owner can now clearly see that the business has excellently maintained their high sales, gross margin, and net profit for the 3 executive years of running the business. This is important to any part of a business, as a business owner can help you to know the business performance and to monitor if the business is doing well or being poorly managed.